Hello there, everybody. How's it going? How's everyone doing today? And Manwaring was first indeed. Then we have Ralph. I'm literally in the school building right now. We're taking a test. How come you're in school? It's on the diary of Anne and Frank. Wait, why are you taking a test and watching YouTube? That makes no sense. Do the test, man. Do the test. Soon. Yes, indeed. Paul's brother. I don't know what soon about what. I don't know, but soon. Indeedy do. Okie dokie. So, Star Wars to this year. Do we think it? Do we not? What are your thoughts on L rumors? Are you kidding? Just pause it. Should have been done ages ago. That was That was a 100 megabyte. Sound is muted though because I don't want people to stare at me. Ah, okay. Oh, you came in and the stream said soon. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, oh, I'm the dark side. I don't want to be Boba Fett. Sort that. Hello. No bother. Well, I didn't want to play as Boba anyway. I want to be Grievous. Let's try and get some clips for the old TikTok. The OG hello there. He's got no idea. Lamau. That could be used. That could be worth something, maybe. Oh. Oh god. Oh wait, hang on. I'm on the wrong stream. My bad. You look good today, Mark. Thank you. I always look good, don't I? I'm joking. Thank you very much, though. I'm flattered. I'm flattered. Truly. Right. Come on. Let's knock some more people off, shall we? No. Oh, it's Retribution. I got destroyed. Oof. Absolutely destroyed. Samuel, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dad wants to name me Mark when I was born, but my parents decided, oh, Ralph. Well, at least it's different to mine. I mean, Mark's a great name, but at least it's different. I find it weird saying, oh, hi, Mark. That's... Ralph's a cool name, though. They made a good choice.
That Jedi is skywalking over the competition.
Oh, no. I was... Oh, that was very lucky. Damn it. You're almost called James, Jamie. Very nice. No, I know a few James and Jamies. James is a very popular name, actually. Very popular name. Right, well, Grievous isn't working out for me, so I'm gonna changer le halo. That's a solid block. Oh my god. How did that Luke not get me there? The first time I heard about you was when I killed you in a game and my brother told me who you were. That's amazing. Oh god, why didn't I know that story sooner? Oh, Jesus. Crap, I forgot I'm supposed to be taking a test in school. Oh, Jesus. Amazing. Ah, man. Oh, no. This is really... How am I... See, how... What's... Okay, all 4 of them are now chasing me. What am I... Like, what am I seriously supposed to do?
Kenobi, bring
I can't.
the death sticks.
I can't do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. This game's been rough. It's been... I haven't even got a single kill. That's how bad this game's gone for me. Are you kidding me? Get the kill. Yes, look at me go. Incredible player. Damn it. Hey Jen, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. My monitor arrived today, and when we pick up my table and get the chair, I'd be able to set up my PS4 in my room. Then get a PS5 internet booster and I'll be all sorted. Nice. Very good. Oh, I then killed you when you were a hero, so it was swift vengeance. That's how I work. I let people kill me to lure them into a false sense of security, and then I end up killing them, so... yeah, that's how I roll. Oh, bye? Oh, that's too good. Oh, that's funny. Going gay, how about you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Jim. Not doing too badly. Oh my.
That Jedi is skywalking over the competition.
Oh, Yado. That was awfully close. Nice. 1000 IQ tactics, exactly. And I'm going to need those if we're getting a tactical shooter this year. And I say if, because obviously nothing's been confirmed yet. I'm a savage. Yeah, boy. Oh, he's so low. Wookie, good evening, sir. How's it going? Come on. I kind of want us to be more, to be honest. I haven't got any more clips for TikTok yet. Or YouTube Shorts. I was probably going to do this on a community post at some point, but for those who have seen the YouTube Shorts, are you enjoying them, or? Because I'm curious, because I kind of thought that, well, so for those who don't know, YouTube Shorts is like this. It's actually it's been out for a good few months now, actually, but I only really just started to realize it was a thing last week. But basically, it's clips from like 0 seconds to 60 that you can just post, and then it'll go on like the Shorts tab. Yeah, it's pretty cool for that. So it's kind of like the YouTube version of TikTok. So, and considering I started that last week, I can just use clips for both, like on the same day. So that's that's really useful. And honestly, like a big tip to anyone, if you're just starting a YouTube channel on gaming, make shorts, because I've posted 3 shorts now, and all 3 of the no, I've done 4 shorts right now, but basically it starts off quite slow, but then when the short actually gets into the actual algorithm itself, it gets like my short from Monday went from like 70. They went from 70 views all the way up to like 700 in the space of 2 hours, like 2 to 3 hours, because of YouTube Shorts and everything like that. But like because it actually like got into the algorithm at that point, it then did insane. So it's not like it's not like it will gain you a ton of subs to start with, but if you just keep posting consistently, like one a day, then it should get into a decent position for you. So yeah, I'd recommend Shorts to anyone, really. To get YouTube stories, you need to be at 10,000 subs, Sam. So I will obviously like post stories every now and again on YouTube, but you need to get 10k subs for that. Samuel, yes, I play on the PlayStation 5, so yeah, at least it's PlayStation. But yes, indeed, there's quite a lot of PlayStation players actually out there. You'd be surprised. A lot of content creators are PC, but quite a few of them are also on PS4. So I ordered the new Samsung S21 Ultra on Monday. Most likely you have to wait until the end of the month to get it. Over 2 weeks, damn. That's awesome though. That is awesome. It's always really nice when you get a new phone. Like that new phone feeling is great.
The Wampas will eat well tonight. Warm up the Bacta tanks because dinner is about to be served. Mouth-watering warriors at the ready.
Come on, beeps. Let's kill them. Wait. Oh, well, are they all just waiting then? Alright, they seem to be chill. They seem... No. Come on. Come on now, guys. Just...
As the heroes begin the slaughter.
Watch your step.
Yes. Dahan, what are you doing? Ah, this is not working out. This really isn't working out. Alright, you're out of stamina. Oh, wrong target. Oh, that was close. Yikes. Where's Annie? Does the platform PS4 and PS5 mix? So if you're playing Star Wars Battlefront, can PS4 players... Okay, well yeah, so basically yeah, the PlayStation platforms mix. So yeah, if you're playing on PlayStation 4, you can play with someone on PlayStation 5. So yeah, I know that's what you're asking, but I was reading it awfully. So yeah. Same with Xbox. If you're on Xbox Series X, you can mix with Xbox One players. It's because it's still technically like a PS4 game. It's not running on. It's not like it's running on some PS5 like edition. It's all that stuff. So yeah. William, knew you were streaming. Wants to rock some Starfighter Assault later on. It's totally up to you. I probably won't really play Starfighter Assault ever again, to be honest. I mean, I probably will at some point, just because like the stories are decent, but you know, like the actual like story missions. Well, they're not story missions, but you know, like the stories that unfold via the objectives are cool. But if I want to play Starfighters, I'd just play Squadrons, honestly. So yeah, I'm not really into the Starfighter stuff. But yeah, the I got your invites though, yeah. But I was just preparing, like I was just setting up the stream at that point. And then I was going to send you an invite, but I saw you on Starfighter Assault, so I wasn't sure if you wanted to join up or not. So the battery on the S9 is now messed up, so it's it drops from 40% to 0 in just a few minutes. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Truly awful. I know on like on my iPhone 8. Yeah, on my 8 that I had before I got the 11 for Christmas, and to be honest, on a lot of my iPhones, apart from my 11 at the moment, like when it gets to 20%, it will then drop down to 1%. Like not within minutes, but it's just it just goes down a lot quicker when it's on 20%. But then it stays on 1% for like 10-15 minutes solid, and then it'll die on me. Bye. Come on, no. What? See, what? Hang on, what levels? No. Is the PS5 worth it? 100%, yeah. Like, I mean, I had the original PS4, so like, well, if you have a PS4 Pro, then maybe it's probably worth waiting. Yeah, like if you have a PS4 Pro, it could very well be worth waiting to get a PS5, especially until like more games come out for it. But I was on the original PS4 that was 7 years old. That like my PS4 was 7 years old. So lol. Yeah, so my PS4 was 7 years old. It was roughly in it's 30 FPS and like stuff like that. So So yeah, like I can now, like that was 30 FPS, but because of the PS5 now I get to play at 120. Like if the game allows for that, then I get to play at 120. Otherwise, it's 60. So yeah, it's already like just really beneficial for me compared to the PS4. And my PS4 fan, for those of you who were around when I streamed on the PS4, that thing was loud. So yeah, it was not good. And now I don't have to hear a single blip from it, so it's lovely. I got 20 FPS on PS4, so PS5 is definitely worth it. You got 20? What? You're getting 20 FPS on a PS4. Was it just like really old and like a bit broken, or just like what was up? Why was it only getting 20? Hoping to get better batteries soon. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, I got harmed, so that's fine. I'll take it. That's totally okay. I'm super close to getting the platinum trophy, so I'm going through the pain of getting my Starfighter Assault trophies. Fair enough, man. Well, I respect the grind, and if you do want to jump on, just let me know, because I will be more than happy to send out an invite. I have an original PS4, so you may get it in a few months. Okay, nice. Yeah, if you've got the OG PS4, then it's definitely worth. Then yeah, it's definitely worth getting. And oh, hello. No, come on. No, I just started choking you. Why were you able to shoot? Oh, you pain in the bum. Hey, Tom, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Also, in games, I play whenever I try to look up. It's down, and down. It's so slow. Okay. I guess you've probably just had your PS4 for a long time then, huh? It's Leia. Oh yes, I will kill my children. Don't take that out of context. It's a game. Oh my! How? Thank you. Jesus wept. That took a bit too long. Yeah, I'm pretty good, thank you, Tom. It's actually doing well. Oh, this is most unfortunate. I think. Oh, fantastic. The worst thing is when I'm trying to get a kill streak on my PS4. Oh, my PS4 crashes when I'm like 20 kills. Jesus. Yeah, I could definitely do with getting a new one with the PS5. But like obviously the big issue with that is just trying to find it is difficult. You know, for your phone, which would be a massive L, but it still does. YouTube should still kind of work, I guess. Yeah. Might wait a year, and then when it isn't ridiculous, when it isn't a ridiculous amount. Well, the thing is, people are people are thinking like the console prices will drop after a year, or a year and a half or whatever, and then they'll go and buy it. But realistically speaking, the prices of these consoles are not going to drop after like a year. I mean, they might drop like a little bit, but they're not going to drop that much. They won't really, these console prices probably won't drop until at least when the new version of, like, when like an update, like when the PS5 Pro releases, that's when they'll depreciate in price of the original. Because the thing is, though, after a year, there's still going to be insane demand for a PS5. So, there's insane demand for a PS5, and there will continue to be for at least a year or two, like for the next few years. So there's no reason for them to drop it in price. It's also worth noting as well that they're actually selling PS5s at a loss. So, yeah. It's an old phone, LG K30 Premier Pro. I mean, I don't know like what phone, like, I mean, I know the name, I just don't know what it looks or like necessarily how old, but I mean, it could be that you just, that YouTube can't update, like it could just be that the version of YouTube isn't available for that phone and that's why, for some reason, I don't know. If not, try maybe updating your phone like doing a system update on your phone, but yeah, I'm not really too sure. Good. I was hoping for 2 hours. I was hoping for 2 hours last night, thinking that something is wrong, only to find out that Gina has been fired. Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah. She got the boot, which is understandable given what she's been saying over the last few months. Do you know when the PS5 will restock? Well, no. No is the simple answer, but it's just dependent on what's like, because PS5 restocks are going to be different for each store. It's not like all of a sudden, hey, everyone, here's a PS5, go sell them. It's like it's going to be different for each seller. So, like for example, tomorrow Game could get a batch of 100,000, and then but like HMV I mean HMV don't really do games anymore, but like let's just say HMV because that popped into my head. You know, HMV could then get could get like 50,000 a week later. Like it's going to be different based on various factors, so you just got to keep an eye out for where you ideally like to buy it. I know Argos, Game, Amazon. I had another place in my mind, but I've completely forgotten it. So yeah. Thanks for the help. I'm going to do more stuff. Good luck with the stream. Thank you very much, Will. Appreciate it. Good luck with the platinum trophies as well. You got this. P&E, good evening, sir. How's it going? Oh my Lord. Oh, Yoda. And Anakin. Gee whiz. Oh, it's Leia again. She's been an absolute pain in the arse today. Heard there is a shortage of computer chips or something like that. I mean, there may well be. Like, there's no doubt. Like in the time we're in, like there very well could be like manufacturing problems, which is why there is a lower supply than what's demanded. So, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Doing good, excellent. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah, I got this. What? How? Dude, you were like... What was that? Oh, that's Leia. It's when... Yep, oh no, that's fine. It's when she gets the E11 out. That's what's really annoying me today. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh, Chewie's gonna kill me. Arjun, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I hope I said that okay. All is glitched so badly. It's not that bad, but it's just... There are certain things in this game that are a bit... And it's a shame.
Fear, surprise, and intimidation on your side.
No, get him. No, come on. They were both so low. Chewie was like a 1 or 2 hit when I then leapt to bloody thing. Have you heard about the Battlefront 3 rumors that just came out? They sound absolutely ridiculous. If you mean just came out, and well, if when you say just came out and you mean that actually came out a couple days ago, then yes. They're obviously fake. Boo. Oh, get shred on. Oh, get dunked, mate. Ah. If you don't mind me asking, are you American or are you British? I genuinely cannot tell. I'm British. I'm curious because I feel like my accent is so obviously British. Like I feel like my voice is like the stereotypical voice you see in an American film of an English person. That's genuinely how I associate my voice. Jacob, good to see you, bud. How's it going? There. Oh, hello.
They're coming for me.
Yeah, good throw. She's a pain in the arse. Oh, why are they both there? See, I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. Bye. Yep. I can't. Ugh. I just can't. I'm gonna use Maul again, just because if I hit Leia once, then yeah. There we go. I hit someone once and I leveled up. That's all I needed. To me, what I see is a red flag. Yeah, I mean, if you're referring to the Battlefront 3 that says about like IG-88 being a hero and stuff like that, that's obviously a fake. Like, there is like right now there is every chance that Battlefront 3 could be in like early, like really early, like there won't be any form of production. If it is in development right now, there won't be any form of production. It'll be more like, how are you? Sorry? What? Get back here, you... Wow. Yeah, like, there could be, like, very early stages of planning for the game. That's the only realistic thing right now. So, if there's this whole thing of IG-88 being a hero and all that stuff, those kind of decisions will not be made yet. Those kind of things could very well have come up in discussions, but there's absolutely no, like, there's no way there would be solid, like, yeah, this is what we're gonna have and this is how we're gonna do it. There's absolutely nothing like that. What that person has said in that rumor is just this whole stupid thing. Don't expect Battlefront 3 before Battlefield 6. I don't think anyone expects Battlefront 3 before Battlefield 6, and if they do, then they're a bit silly, honestly. I won't go any further. I think my bed is made of cardboard. I punched the headboard and now it's broken. Why would you punch the headboard though? Oh no. This is shocking. Chazza, yeah, go for it. I'll send you an invite now. I'm gonna go on to Galactic Assault for a little bit because I can't do this. Have you talked about your opinion on the Gina Carano news? Not really. Someone mentioned the Gina stuff like a moment ago, and I said like it's understandable that she got fired because she shouldn't be saying stuff like that. But that's all I've said, and that's all I really want to say. Like, there are some people who, yeah, it's a touchy subject for some people, which is really bizarre. Yeah. Do the crumpets and test where you say wait, what? Do the crumpets and test where you say crumpets and gravy and see how British you become. I have no idea what that means. I'm from an English family growing up in Scotland off of American TV, so I've Wait, what do you mean off of American TV? What, as in like you've grown up watching American TV? Because if so, that's got nothing to do with being a family of Americans in any way. It's unlikely because there's already an open world Star Wars game, but that doesn't matter. the open world Styles game is being made by Massive Entertainment, which is a development studio under Ubisoft. Like, that's got absolutely nothing to do with EA or anything that they're working on. And like an open world Star Wars game, an open world Star Wars game would have like literally no impact on Battlefront 3. Like, an open world Star Wars game would be vastly different in every way to a Battlefront 3. So there's no reason why, like, just no, basically. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, any Star Wars game coming out won't be like, oh, well, this game's coming, so Battlefront 3 probably won't. Like, that's just not a thing. Yeah. Who are your mains on Battlefront 2? Maul and Luke. My last game. But yeah, mostly Maul and Luke though in Galactic Assault. It's Endor, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll go Assault. What's funny about that topic is me and my friend were talking about it like 10 minutes before she actually got fired. Amazing.
With the Death Star gone, the fleet is withdrawing, and this
Do you wonder what's next for that character now? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Cara Dune was obviously like right there when like the whole of the last episode happened. So, you know, like, I mean, there's every like it kind of just depends. If wait, what? If you guys are buffering and it's not on, it shouldn't be on my end. I've got no issues here, so I mean, it could be a YouTube thing, but I don't know. But yeah, the thing is, if Mando Season 3 takes place literally, or if it like starts directly after that episode of Mando, then like they'll have to recast her or something, just for like a small segment, just to like maybe say like, oh yeah, she's gonna go and do her own thing now or something. But if but I'm kind of hoping that Season 3 just takes place like a bit after like that episode then, because that way it's so much easier to just say like Cara Dune went on a mission, she was KIA, or like, or something else, or just like she just went and did her own thing and that's all we need to know, you know. And there's KOTOR. Well, there's like KOTOR's not been confirmed, but it's looking likely. But again, Samuel, like KOTOR's coming from a completely different studio and publisher. Like, yeah, Star Wars games coming from different companies won't have anything to do with like anything related to Battlefront at all. Like, that just it wouldn't matter. Ubisoft making, like I said, Ubisoft making an open world game won't impact EA making a Battlefront 3. Aspire Media making a new KOTOR game won't have any impact on EA making Battlefront 3. Like, that's not how it goes. Oh, you're joking. You're dead. You're not dead. How? Magic Munsey, Fire Blue, how's it going, my dudes? How are we? Welcome back, Will. You can watch on my phone again. No more buffering. Hell yeah. Did you manage to just update it, or? That too, but also the fact of space-to-ground combat. Agent Kloss and Death Star 2 won't be in the game. Wrath Tarhan, only episode 1 to 9 content and nothing from Mando or anything else. Well, the rumor didn't say only from 1 to 9. The rumor didn't say it would only be content from episodes 1 to 9. It said that it would be from that era. So it could still be like Clone Wars era and Mando because it's within the eras of it. Yeah, because it's like within those eras, it could probably still count. But yeah, I mean, Wrath Tarhan, yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. What else? I mean, space to ground combat, like, that's a really highly requested feat. That's a really highly requested thing. Like, it's not, you know, with next gen consoles, it's probably a you know, it's no doubt going to be a possibility of some kind. So, yeah, Agent Kloss and Death Star 2 not being in, and Felucia, Agent Kloss, Death Star 2, and Felucia not being in the game would have been a bit weird, but. Yeah, I mean, like all you need to know is just that rumor is complete rubbish and just some guy having a laugh. The other two, like the other rumors about Battlefront 3 being in very, very early development, I feel like that could be possible, but yeah. Oh wait, Fire Blue, Magic, and PJ on the team. Let's go. I've only just noticed. Sorry, yeah, Chaz, it's because it's because the PS5 controller has a mic built into it. That's why. My bad. All right, yeah. Let me just join. Let me join the group. All right. And then Chazza, PJ. Cool. Play original Battlefront 1? What, as in, like, when you say original Battlefront 1, you do mean, like, 2004 version, right? Just so we're 100% clear. I mean, I won't today, but at some point I can. There's no reason why I can't. They had one person left. You're kidding. Oh well, at least it's pretty low on the 8080. Jenna, good to see you. Hopefully well. Working on a project right now. I'm gonna catch the stream later. No worries at all. Enjoy the project, whatever it may be. No. Ow. Season 3 of Mandalorian. What should we do about Cara Dune? Oh, let's kill her off. What they say. Just somehow Cara Dune. Somehow, yeah. Nah, I think what they should do. I think what they should do is just put is just say that like Cara Dune went on to just went on and did this mission and never came back. That's all. Honestly, like that's all they need to say. It's that easy. Okay, Battlefront 2015. Okay, well that's not the original Battlefront then. And I don't have that downloaded. And to be fair, I literally can't right now. Firstly, I don't have that on my PS5, and secondly, my PS5 is digital only, so I can't put the disc in. And also, I do have it installed on my PS4, but my PS4 disc drive is actually broken as of a couple of weeks ago, so I literally couldn't play it. So, yeah. I mean, I could buy it again, but there's just really no need for me. I'm not going to rebuy it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, nothing really may have changed. Like, the start of season 3 could easily start like a couple weeks after. It could easily take place like a short time after the end of season 2. I don't really feel like it. I feel like it's in a weird position that if it does, it would feel a bit odd, just because of how it ended. But yeah, like there's absolutely no reason why they couldn't. Well, no, they're obviously not gonna. They're obviously not gonna cut her from Star Wars or Mando. Like, well, because firstly, there's no way they could. Like, you know, people might be like, oh, just digitally erase her character, which, I mean, sure, that's possible. You know, that's probably a thing. You know, that's no doubt a thing that could happen. But like, they can't really do that because she actually plays a pretty big role in a lot of the episodes. So yeah, like there's no reason to erase her character completely, because firstly, if they did, that would be like a massive pain in the ass for her or for them, sorry. And there's just really there's no need for that. There's no need to go that far with it. Like that's ridiculous. I know what she said was awful, but yeah. Recast her and change her name. Well, if you recast her and change her name, then that's not recasting her. That's just having a new character. Kind of annoyed at how long there is to wait for Mando Season 3. I mean, it sucks, but the thing is, though, we're getting the Book of Boba Fett next year instead of... Well, this year, sorry, instead of Mando Season 3, so, like, it's not that bad, really. Like, yeah, it's a shame we have to wait, like, over a year to know what happens, but... at least this year we get the Book of Boba Fett, so it's not, like, it's not too bad. Did you like Battlefront 2015? Yeah, I mean, I did. Yeah, I loved Battlefront 2015. You know, it's what I started my channel off. You know, I started streaming it a couple months before Battlefront 2017 came out. You know, I love the game, but I prefer this by a long way. Like, I'd much rather play this than Battlefront 2015. Also, like, I tried to play Battlefront 2015 a couple months ago, and I just couldn't play it to save my life. Like, just the lobbies I came into were just, it's stupidly sweaty. Like, it was unbelievable how sweaty it was. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to play this. So, what did she say? I mean, I can't remember exactly everything she said, but in short, one of the really bad things she did was she compared being a Trump supporter to being a Jew during World War II in Nazi Germany. So you can kind of see how bad that is. So yeah. And yeah, we have the Bad Batch coming out potentially this spring or summer. Like, yeah, the Bad Batch is going to be in the spring issue of like the D23 magazine. So, which like is essentially going to be the start of the, you know, which is like the first marketing of any kind since the Disney Investor Day trailer. So yeah, we could very well see Bad Batch release in late spring, early summer, perhaps. So that would be cool. People won't say Disney cancel Disney tomorrow or in a couple of hours once the new episode of WandaVision releases. Yeah, that's the thing. What was actually hilarious, I saw this woman on Twitter. She tweeted like 3 days ago. So, well, someone retweeted it. Someone retweeted her, her tweet. So, so someone retweeted her tweet with a screenshot of a tweet she made a few days ago. So the tweet that was retweeted was this woman saying like 100% cancelled, like 100% hashtag cancel Disney Plus. But then literally 3 days ago, she tweeted saying, "Oh, I've only just seen the catalog on Disney Plus. Like, how have I not seen this before?" And like, I'm crying, sort of thing. And like, basically just saying about how insanely good the Disney Plus catalog is. And then 3 days later, because of what's happened here, she's like, "Yeah, cancel Disney Plus." It's just like, what are you on about? You've literally just said a couple days ago that it's like insane, and you know, you can't believe you've not bought into it yet. And now you're like, "Oh yeah, cancel it." And the thing is though, like all these people saying, "Oh yeah, cancel Disney Plus," realistically speaking, how many of these like hundreds or thousands of people saying cancel Disney Plus, how many of these people are actually going to cancel their Disney Plus subscriptions? Realistically speaking, how many of them will cancel that? And even if they do cancel it, do you honestly think Disney really care that much about your like £6 a month? I mean, it's a couple thousand people, but do you really think Disney are going to be like, "Oh, we miss you guys, come back. Oh, you're, you know, the few thousand, you know, the couple thousand we're making a month from you is devastating. Well, the couple thousand we're no longer making for you guys is absolutely devastating to the company. Come back, we need you." Like, no, that's not gonna happen. I feel like people like to think they have a much bigger influence on things than they really do. So when they so you know, when like, well, and people, you know, people have a big influence. Like when Gina obviously said that stuff yesterday, so many people, like so many people were like, you know, fire her, and she got fired. Like that wasn't necessarily because of the people, but with all those people saying that, then you know, it was obviously bound to grab the attention of people at Lucasfilm and Disney, and then they would have made the executive decisions to be like, yeah, sorry, we don't want to work with you anymore. Like, it's that simple. You know, but when it comes to things like cancelling, like a show or, yeah, when it comes to like cancelling a show or a game or just a project of some kind, people feel like they have way too much influence. And I feel like it's when the Battlefront 2 petition, when that whole like Safe Battlefront 2 petition came out, like, obviously, you know, I would have loved to have seen Battlefront 2 content come back. Like, I would have loved to have seen content support return. But, you know, a few, you know, like, and to be fair, like, that, you know, that petition actually got quite a lot of like votes on it and signatures, but realistically, that's not, like, it's not going to change anything. Like, 100,000 votes for Battlefront content to return is not going to change anything. I mean, especially if it's a petition, it won't, like, yeah, it's just, petitions, I mean, they can be great, but, you know, like, the petition no doubt would have been seen by, I mean, the petition would have been seen by most people at DICE, probably, potentially even like executives at EA as well, but that's not going to change anything, is it? Because they were so fully set on, oh my days, they were obviously going to be fully set on, what's it, Battlefield 6. And even though this thing came out, they would have been like, well, I mean, to be fair, like, this is the thing, they fully well know how many people came back to Battlefront 2 over the last year. They've seen the insane player numbers rise, and EA fully well know that actually, yeah, the Battlefront games are worth servicing. I mean, the only reason Battlefront 2 was ended, because the thing is though, Battlefront 2 was cancelled early. Like, we all know that. There was more content to come for Battlefront 2, but you know, there was more content to come, and that's been openly said by a number of people. Like, Ben Walk still said that there were CTs planned to come out. We know for a fact that there was a star card loadout system in the works, but that never got to release because it wasn't finished before the update for this came live. So, you know, there was more content to come, but you know, it had to get cancelled. It had to get stopped so that they could focus on Battlefield, which is totally understandable. And you know, people's desire for the games to return and for more content, stuff like that. Like, that's going to have an impact in some way. Like, there's every reason that Battlefront 3 could now be in very early stages of planning. You know, there's no reason why it couldn't be, and I do feel like that there's a chance it could. And that, you know, and the people's desire for more content and the amount of people coming back to this game over the last year and a half or so will no doubt have played a part in that, you know. Welcome back, Tom. No, they're not gonna, like, I feel like the character of Cara June is not gonna go anywhere now. Like, they're not gonna do any more with her. One of the sources that came up moments after it was announced that she was fired stated that Disney and Lucasfilm have been wanting to fire her, and her final post was the last straw because of her political views. The fact that she was told to stop and didn't, and things she stated. Well, thing is, well, it wouldn't necessarily have been because of her political views. It would have been her views on other things. Like, she posted stuff that was anti-mask during the, you know, during a pandemic. Like, she was posting stuff that was anti-mask. You know, posting anti-Semitic stuff as well, as among like other things. Like, it wouldn't have been because of her political beliefs. Firing someone because of their political beliefs isn't really okay. It's more because of other. It's because of everything she's done. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, her political views may well have, her political views will have influenced certain things she's posted, but It's because they're so like strong and against stuff that I don't know. Love how you guys are having a convo, and I'm sitting here. Who even is? Who's Kara Mask? I don't know who Kara Mask is. Like apparently, the thing is though, apparently Lucasfilm were actually going to be making a show like just about Cara Dune herself. So Gina Carano was going to have her own TV show based on her character, but because of like the things she said in November, because she got in like a bunch of stuff in November because she said like transphobic things on Twitter. So like that show got scratched because of what she said then. Oh my god. Yeah, that show got scrapped then, and then yeah, like what she did yesterday would have been the final straw. So yeah. Who's Cara Dune? It's it's Cara. If you're curious, Cara Dune is a character in The Mandalorian, the live-action TV show for Star Wars. You may have seen it. It's incredibly sweaty. On Xbox, I found Battlefront 2015 found last week. Nice. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's insanely sweaty, so I can't be asked for that. Oof. She was going to be interviewed last night on a live stream by a YouTuber Drunk 3PO. Next show that you're talking about was heavily rumoured to be Rangers of the New Republic, and she was going to be the lead role. Well, yeah, no, I think, Rangers of the New Republic, yeah, I can see her, like, I could have seen her being the lead role for that show. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was also rumoured that she was going to have her own show as well, maybe, but yeah, that's been scrapped. Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, Drunk 3PO, like, yeah, he's, like, one of the fandom menace lot, and he actually, yeah, he interviewed her, like, a couple months back, I think, and, yeah. I've known about Drunk 3PO probably almost since I started YouTube, to be honest. Yeah, he's a big fandom menace person. But the thing is, though, like, so many people, like, what I find really ironic is that when, like, you know, when John Boyega was, like, you know, protesting for BLM last year, so many people, like, weren't supporting him and saying that, like, actors should stick to acting and stuff like that. But now when, like, Gina Carano's in this mess that she made, like, they're defending her and being like, oh no, this isn't okay. Like, it makes no sense what, like, the character of Cara Dune is really interesting. That's the thing. Like, she was a rebel dropper from, you know, Survivor of Alderaan and stuff like that. Like, I feel like the actual character itself would be, like, I would have loved to have had a TV show for her where we actually see her as a rebel dropper going out on missions with the rebellion and stuff like that. But and you know, that could still happen, but yeah, it's ridiculous.
Walk crossing the outer perimeter. Nearly outside.
Yeah, but that's not the case though, ATM. The thing is though, if you really look at things, most of the BLM protests were peaceful, like were really peaceful, and it only got destructive when when the police got actually, like, fully involved. And the stupid thing is as well though, is that when one person, literally there's photos of it on the internet that's absolutely ridiculous, and then when there's this one woman, there's literally a photo of this one woman standing in front of, like, a massive row of riot police, but then at the Capitol building, bugger all happened. Like, thousands of, like, of Trump supporters were there, and the police did bugger all. There was not a lot of, like, you know, just not enough was done soon enough. It was ridiculous. Like, there's no, and yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, ATM, there's no way you can, like, compare that. really. Like some of them, you know, there were like riots of sorts, but they didn't represent. They weren't really representing BLM, were they? And when it got destructive, a lot of that was because of police getting involved when they really didn't need to. So. But yeah, we'll drop it there anyway, because I know it's a touchy subject. But. Dude, if you say like, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Like, you shouldn't have to feel like you shouldn't have to like sound like you're faking it. No one's gonna think you're faking it. And if they think you're faking it, then they're an awful person, and you should get them out of your life. So it's that simple. Like, no one's gonna think you're faking it, and if they do, then they're a worthless slime in your life that don't need to be there. And I know that might sound harsh, but if anyone's like genuinely like saying they're depressed and they actually are, and people are saying they're faking it, then you know you're an awful person if you're saying that. So don't worry about what others are gonna think, Sam, because the more you worry about that, the more you think about it, the worse it's gonna get. Just focus on yourself and like, and you know, it's okay to say that you're depressed. Like, it's not a bad thing to say. Like, so the thing is, countless people are depressed and have severe anxiety and stuff like that, and you know, that's not a bad thing. Like, over the last few years, mental health's been a huge thing, and it affects it impacts so many people. And you always see these stories, on the internet of people having these mental health issues and they never speak about it until, you know, they never speak about it for so long. But then when they do speak about it, they're like, oh, I'm so glad I spoke to these people about it. I'm so glad I went and got help, because they feel a lot better about it. And you know, there are countless stories about that happening, or there are also countless stories of the opposite being true. They have severe mental health issues, they don't speak to anyone, and they end up losing their life because of it, you know. And that's the point when it's too late, and it's because those people didn't talk to anyone, or they spoke to the wrong person. Because the thing is, though, if you're gonna talk to someone about these kind of things, you kind of need to speak to someone who you can trust with it. Like, I know someone who, like, I'm not gonna name any names because that's not fair. But I was speaking to someone.
Vader has joined the Imperials. Be cautious.
I mean, it started about 1.5 years ago, actually, it was a while ago now. But yeah, it started about 1.5 years ago, and you know, he was really depressed and really anxious a lot of the time. He tried speaking to his parents, but his parents were just awful and just weren't helping, and you know, and so he ended up just speaking to me, you know, and for a good, and you know, like you, Sam, he'd punch his, like, I mean, you punched your bed and you broke your headboard, but you know, he would punch the wall, he'd hit his head on the wall or the bed or whatever, like, and yeah, like he was really depressed and really anxious about quite a lot of things. But over a 6 to 7 month period, he would speak to me most nights, just about anything. And I'd obviously do my best to just listen to that and speak to him, try and give him any advice that I could. Like, because obviously I'm not, you know, I'm no professional, but I obviously can do my best to give advice and just listen. And now, like, we haven't spoken a huge amount about stuff for a good year now. Well, but I mean, because we haven't had to. Like, he's now really enjoying life. you know, getting in touch with a lot of his old friends again. I think he's doing school like he used to as well, because he had almost like a whole year out of school because of this as well. So, you know, he's back at school, he's enjoying himself and stuff like that, and it's because he actually spoke to someone. Like, you know, you don't necessarily have to speak to me, but speak to someone. You know, go to your parents first, and if your parents aren't helping, then try and find a friend or speak to me or speak to another family member. But you know, just talking to people does help a lot, and it's not like it's gonna work instantly. It's not like it's gonna be, oh yeah, I've said this to you now, we've had a discussion for about an hour and bang, you're all good to go. Like, it's gonna take time. It could take weeks or months, but and that's the thing, you just got to keep on pushing on, and you know, looking for, like, one of the things I always said was, you know, just look ahead to the future and stuff, because sometimes people feel like they don't have a lot going for them, and they get really like down and depressed about that because everything's going wrong right now, and they think it's going to happen and carry on going like that for the rest of their life. But and it, you know, and there's always this whole talk of life's too short, and yeah, it does feel that way sometimes, but at the same time, it's not. Like, things might be crap now, but I mean, even within a couple months or within a couple years' time, you could be living like the best life you could possibly imagine. You know, you just gotta think, you just gotta believe that there will be better days to come. So yeah, that got really deep. That got really deep, but hopefully, like, you understand what I'm saying though. So yeah. To be honest, I gave up on the news. Just found it depressing and sad. That's what most of the news is, to be honest. And that doesn't help, to be fair. A lot of news that gets reported tends to be like bad stuff and sad stuff. That's what sells most of the time. Good things. Good news a lot of the time doesn't really go that. Just doesn't sell. I mean, if it's like a really big thing that's amazing, sure, like it'll get reported on. But you know, that's why it's always like about the little things in life sometimes. Lots of good little things happen, and when bad things happen, sometimes they feel really bad. So yeah. Hey Fire Blue, welcome back, my dude. GG's on the games. This is going to be a really dead lobby. Yikes. And it's Camino as well. Oh, so sad. All I hear on the news is Corona and police attacks and that. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, like, it's just pretty much Corona, isn't it? Which is, I mean, it's understandable, but yeah, it's understandable, considering it's literally impacting everything. But yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Like, I mean, I never really would watch or listen to I don't think I've ever gone round this way before, actually. I've always gone round that way and never that way. Yeah, I mean, the thing with the news, I mean, I'd never really watch it anyway, to be honest, and I still don't. Like, when this whole, like, pandemic started, I would watch it most nights just to see any updates or whether we go into lockdown and what's happening. But then after about 2 weeks, I just stopped watching, to be honest. Like, I know it's, I know it's a thing, I know it's not going to go away for a while, so why keep watching the news? Just gotta focus on making myself happy, focus on doing things. So yeah, yeah, GGPJ, currently in my own squad round. No worries. Well, At least you're not absolutely destroying my team now, so that's good. Oh man. Anyway, enjoy the sesh, and at least this lobby's filled up as well, because that was a yikes. Only listen to F1 news. Well, yeah, I mean, like just general news. I don't really listen to much anyway. F1 news. I mean, like I'm not really just. Honestly, the only news I really get invested in is Star Wars news and just, I mean, gaming in general, really. About a year ago, I was feeling like taking my own life. One of the reasons I didn't was that I wasn't able to, and I know I CBA with anything convincing myself not to. Yeah, like, and that's the thing. People, well, like obviously, I'm really sorry to hear about that, but and I'm glad you didn't, because I mean, you wouldn't be here now, chilling out. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, a lot of, like, you're not like alone. People will feel like that. Probably, there are going to be countless people probably feeling that way every day. And one of the biggest things is that so many people don't realize how much help is out there, and then they just feel so alone and stuff like that. When actually, realistically, if they speak to someone, then so many people will be able to help them. No, it's all good, Sam. You don't need to apologize for it. Like, I'm glad you it's good that you actually like said something and have spoken about it. All right, no worries, Peony. Take care, man. Have a good one. Oh. Yeah. How have I not hit those shots? Now I have. Oh, I can't see because he died. What level? I don't know what level he is. Nice. Hey, Twisted. How's it going? Righto. Oh, you're joking. Come on. Going on. There we go. Oh, it's so annoying. Like the Commando Blaster feels awesome, but just anything against those shields is just awful. Oh man. Good, just woke up. Nice. Did you how much longer did you play on COD for when I left earlier? Wonder who has better aim, you or Benji? Oh, it's me, obviously. Everyone, like, I haven't played with Benji in a while, to be fair. I really need to. But everyone knows that I was the better player. Benji, Benji's a better. Oh my word, good placement. Benji's a better streamer, but I'm a better player. Oh, you literally got off at the same time? Oh, fair play. Nice. Well. Hopefully in like 12 hours, like, because obviously Sammy said he might be on it for like 12 hours, so that'd be good if we can get some more games in. Considering it's trios, it'll be good to have no randos. And then Drunk Benji aims pretty good. I've never seen Drunk Benji, honestly. I kind of want to though. Oh.
Additional units to the barracks. We will not be thwarted now.
Drunk Lily, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's the thing, Sam. Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes people, I feel like you should always care for everyone. I mean, like, I know, like, obviously, I barely know you, but I feel like if I didn't care for people, then, like, it's not, like, it's not great. I don't really know how to word it, to be honest. I'm trying to think of how to word it, and it's not going well. But I mean, at the end of the day, like you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. You know, like love thy neighbor, that whole jazz. So if I treat people with disrespect, then you know if I treat people like badly, then you know I should essentially expect to be treated badly as well, because I'm clearly being a horrible person. But you know, if I care about everyone here and try and look out for everyone as well, then hopefully you guys would look out for me as well. So it doesn't matter if I know you really well. It doesn't matter if I play it doesn't matter if I play Warzone with you 2-3 times a week, or every now and again, or if I barely speak to you at all. Like, I should still treat you with it's common decency to treat that person with respect and care for that person, like especially if they're going through a tough time as well. Like, it's not nice for them, and anyone can experience it. So yeah. Alright, take care, Tom. Have a good one, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Wholesome mark. Yes. Very much so, Zorkin. Very much so. You hate Starfighter Assault so much, Rip. So what trophy are you going for at the moment? Oh, you're joking. How? I'm getting a lot of kill assists, though. I will take it. No, I will take it.
Shutdown initiated.
Oh, Aiden. The potential.
We aren't ready for the fire that comes next.
Clips Films, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Well, the thing is, though, like, yeah, like there's been a lot of talk about Battlefront 3 recently, and like, yeah, there's been a lot of clickbait from a number of people. Like, I've done stuff about Battlefront 3, but I wouldn't necessarily say I've clickbaited anyone with it. So yeah, like, and actually, yeah, that's another good point. Like, something that's kind of like, it kind of, I mean, like, I get why people say it, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. Like, when people talk about like Battlefront 3, sometimes people will be like, oh, just Battlefront YouTubers, and then so they'll like, there's like 3 people. I mean, there's 100% 2, kind of maybe a third, or maybe like a few more just clickbaiting about Battlefront 3 out there at the moment. But people will see that, and then they'll generalize that for the whole Battlefront YouTube community. And it's like, I'm essentially a Battlefront YouTuber. I mean, I'm a Star Wars gaming one, but obviously I cover Battlefront a lot, so it's like I'm being generalized as a clickbaiter because, like, this small proportion of people are clickbaiting Battlefront 3 hard and getting a load of views for it, and it's just like, it's a shame. It's a shame. Come on! Oh no. I'm going for 50 dual torpedo kills, hero ship kills with fighter ships, and 25 objectives destroyed. Okay, that second one, the hero ship kills with fighters, is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Actually, no, that won't be too bad. Go on to go to hero starfighters. Get killed as a hero ship really quickly, and then play as a starfighter. And you'll be set. You'll be good to go. Battlefront 2 YouTubers are getting a bad name because people are clickbaiting the crap out of Battlefront 3. Exactly. Like, you know, I've made videos with Battlefront 3. Well, all of my like update concept, reinforcement, hero concept videos, they've all got Battlefront 3 in their name, but that's because it's speculation for Battlefront 3, and it literally says brackets speculation afterwards. So like, and so, you know, other videos about these like potential rumors, like, yeah, I've covered them, but I've not clickbaited the hell out of them. So
Have run out of time,
yeah,
and the battle
I
is
don't know. It's just,
terminating signal.
yeah, it's not good. I treat people how I want them to treat me. I sponsored this guy Mark's YouTube channel because I wanted him to sponsor my channel, but it hasn't happened yet. Not that he would be able to. Exactly, I can't. So there you go. All right. Well, that was a rip. What time is it anyway? Oh, 26 minutes past 9. Kind of lost track, honestly. Why Battlefront 2 YouTubers get a bad name and not Battlefront 3 YouTubers? Oh, big brain. No, it's just it's Battlefront YouTubers as a whole that's getting the issue. Okay. General Skywalker's Finn, he's so toxic. I mean, I've never like come across those guys before, to be honest. I mean, you can tell that General Tano and General Skywalker are together, but I think that was probably my first time coming against them. Lucas, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Do you think Battlefront 3 will come out? Yes, I do. It'll be a good few years away, but I do think it will come out at some point. I think the Lego Star Wars game, I feel like Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga it's gonna feel weird because, well, it's gonna feel weird because it's gonna be the first Star Wars game we've had for a very long time. But I also think it's gonna feel like weird because of the gameplay, because the gameplay, as we've seen, is already, you know, it's already looking very different to anything we've seen before, and they've stated that it's going to be very different. So yeah, so I feel like it's going to feel weird just because of gameplay being like different to anything we're used to, and also good. I think it's going to feel weird but good. Like, it's going to be great to have a Lego Star Wars game again, but yeah. Oh my lord. No! I wanted to kill you. How did I not? He had 3 health. You're bloody joking. Have you seen my brain? He has many cells. It's insane. I have not seen your brain. That is pretty insane though. It's huge news. Mark, make your bed. No. I'm going to be going to bed within the next 3 hours probably, so I do not see the point in me getting up, making it, and that just to destroy it later on, you know? And what if it's already made? You never know. Back in 2016 during Battlefield 1 gameplay streaming. Wait, what? During Battlefield 1 gameplay streaming Battlefront 2015, I'm reading this really badly. I'm not too sure what you mean there, Clips Film. Oh no, him, he always targets but always fails. I think, yeah, he's gone now. I saw General Tano leave, and then yeah, Skywalker's gone as well, so at least that's not an issue. Holy moly. Whew. Damn it. Zaddy Lorian, good to see you, hope you're doing well. You always tell people to make their beds. Well, it's rude to assume that they're not made already, honestly. But that's, to be honest, like, I never make my bed, honestly, because I get out and I don't go back in for a good long time, so there we go, there we have it. Mark shave, Mark make your bed clean, Mark. Stop giving me demands. Can't deal with it. I probably should shave soon though. It's at like the point now where I quite like it, but yeah, it's at the point now where I quite like it, but if it goes like much more outwards, then nah, it's gone. Yeah, I still like that. Doesn't really help, to be honest. Clips from like, could you like rephrase what you said, because it didn't make sense to me, to be honest. Okay, so when Battlefield 1 was in open alpha, yeah. Lovely. Oh yes. Oi.
Take it back now.
That was awfully close. Bearded Mark when? Should I just grow it like Sammy? Twisted should do the same. We'd be the holy trinity of Star Wars YouTube. Well, I say the holy, just the bearded trinity. We'll go that way. Gonna convert you to a man who makes his bed. Never. The only person who could do that is my girlfriend, and I don't think she's gonna struggle with that one. Oh god. Bearded Front 2, dude. That's a great title for a stream series or something. The three of us with our face cams on, playing Battlefront 2, and then we just edit that up to, we just edit that all together in like a video series for our channels, and we call it Bearded Front 2. Love it. That is amazing. That is content, honestly. That is content. 2 Aussies, 1 Brit. That's another great series. Ah, Jesus Christ. That's getting a bit too non if you know, you know. EA AE Battlefront 3. Oh god.
They'll never make it in time if we don't start first. Fall back into the facility. Go! Got a friend out there. Republic sent an ally. Go for the barracks and the hangar deck. I think I know their goal. If we don't keep those areas safe, we have gone strong.
Going back to the whole like Battlefront 2 stuff though, yeah, like when I'm pretty like, I was speaking to Sage about this, so Uplink, otherwise known as the Stars Battlefront podcast, or previously known as, sorry. I was speaking about this to him I think it was last week when we recorded his latest episode of the podcast, and wait, did I get that? Oh, I did. It didn't make a sound though. Oh, you're there. Sugar, you got me. I like Bearded Front, honestly. Bearded Front is such a, like, yeah, or a podcast, yeah. Bearded Front, the Star Wars podcast, Bearded Front, something like, I don't know, just solid. Oh my lordy, okay, yep, they're still there. Let's just regain health. The thing is, there's 2 of them right there. I can't. Oh. Oh, it was so close. Jesus Christ. You've died due to an out of bounds glitch. Rip. Alright, where are they? They still there? Bye. Bye. Suck on that one. I have a small YouTube channel and I'm trying to grow it. Do you have any tips? Well, firstly, oh my lord, that blends in a bit. There's a number of things. Try and like find your niche. You know, if you're making Star Wars, like if you're making Star Wars gaming content, like many of us do, you know, you need to have content or just something about your channel that's essentially your own, that's like better than everyone else's. Like, why should people watch your content over someone else's, you know? Like, I mean, I'm quite broad with what I do. A lot of what I do is speculative content, but also like discussions and news. You know, I mean, loads of people make news. Like, if you want to make news content, go for it. But you need to make that news content. You know, obviously you want to try and make that news content better than someone else's. But I mean, like, honestly, make content you want to make, but just make that content the best you can. Upload regularly and consistently, so don't upload 3 times a week on 1 week and then the next week you only upload once. Like, upload upload consistently, so like same day, same times, because YouTube loves that. Any social media platform loves consistency. And also, there's a new thing within the last few months called YouTube Shorts that I've just started doing because Twisted kind of mentioned it to me, I think. Like, I started, so last Tuesday I created a TikTok account on TikTok, obviously, to post like Star Wars content on there as well, like short form Star Wars content. So I love doing stuff like that as well, which is great. Obviously, that's not the point. But so over on TikTok, I was posting like funny and epic Battlefront 2 clips. Any clip I get on Squadrons as well, I'll post on there. But YouTube Shorts, the beauty of that is that's basically just TikTok but YouTube. And once a video gets into the Shorts algorithm, no matter how big your channel is, it could probably get a few hundred views quite easily. And yeah, I mean, it might not, it'll get you views, it'll get you pretty quick views, but it won't necessarily get you many subs to start with. But if you just keep uploading regularly, like if you upload a short every single day, like one funny or epic Battlefront clip every single day, or one day it could be a funny clip, the next day it's an epic clip or whatever, just if you upload one short every single day, then you're going to see good results from that. I don't know. I feel like I went off on a tangent, honestly, and I apologize because I was probably confusing the hell out of you and maybe some other people, but just upload content you enjoy making, upload it regularly and consistently, and take a look into YouTube Shorts and maybe even TikTok as well, because as cringy as TikTok is, it's a really great platform that you can put, that you can grow on. My man Twisted Jedi, for example, I'm gonna pick on you, Twisted, and I'm gonna use you as an example because it's a great example. So, Mr. the Twisted Jedi, about 12 and a half hours ago, so he sent me this at 9:09 this morning, and it's now 20 to 10 in the evening. So, Twisted on TikTok, he had 268 followers and 3,732 likes. Hang on. 12 hours later, or 12 and a half hours later, I should say, 414 followers, 5,688 likes. Within 12 hours, he's gone up about 140-ish, 148 subs, I believe, and nearly 2,000 likes in 12 hours. And a big part of that is because, well, over the last week or so, he's uploaded quite a lot of clips. And also, he's had one clip recently. He had a clip yesterday or 2 days ago get 18,000 views on TikTok, which has had like a knock-on effect for his other views, his other clips that have gone and done that. So, yeah, it's, you know, that's been really beneficial for him, and you know, it's a really great platform to grow on, you know. And if you're like, you know, with my clips, for example, I have like if you've watched any of my YouTube shorts, you'll know that I have clips at the end of those that it comes. Well, I have like an animation. It will go like it'll do that and then come out, and when it comes back, it will then just say, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link in bio, and then it will have my social media handles. If you create an animation like that, and you put that at the end of every single clip that you use or that you make, then you know, if you start gaining traction on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, then people are gonna, you know, they're gonna look up your channel and they're gonna subscribe to you, you know. And the beauty of like this short form content, like if it's just like Battlefront clips and funny moments and stuff like that, if that's all it, you know, if that's a lot of what you're posting on YouTube Shorts, then post it on Instagram via the Instagram Reels, post it on TikTok, because it's all short form content that can be recycled on multiple social media platforms. And all it takes for a week's worth of content is maybe you play heroes versus villains for an hour, and then it takes you an hour to edit and upload everything. Dead easy, you know? Really, really easy to do. I mean, you know, that's not saying you have to do it, but it's a really great way to grow a small channel right now. It's all pretty new stuff, so yeah. I'd recommend looking into that stuff. And then, yeah, just upload regularly and consistently. Don't clickbait as well. Don't clickbait. Because whilst clickbait gets views, or it can get views, you lose a lot of, you know, you lose people's respect, and that's not something you want. You don't want to lose people's respect in the community, because you know, you don't want to be known, like, yeah, okay, you could be big in the community, but you don't want to be known. I mean, I'd love to be, you know, this massive community member that everyone knows. But I don't want to be this big community member that everyone knows because I clickbait all the time and everyone knows it. Like, that's not how I want to be known, you know? Darth Vader, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hero Starfighter's idea isn't working because I suck at Starfighter, so oof. Well, the Hero Starfighters is probably your easiest way to do it. Unless it genuinely has to be in Starfighter Assault, then that's a rip. Yeah. I don't know what to suggest anyway. Just keep on the grind, my dude. You can do this. Oh my god. I hope you win. Well, there's every chance we could still win, so I appreciate that. I'm not playing well. I'm really not playing well, but we can pull this back. Just yeet that. Probably gonna get annihilated here. Oh my. Oh. How good do you think Battlefront 3 will be if there is one? Well, obviously, I'd like to say it's going to be amazing. But I like, it's one of those things that, like, I mean, if there is going to be one, that's amazing. But even if we knew there was going to be one, we probably wouldn't really know anything about it. So, yeah, obviously, I'd like to say it's going to be the best Star Wars game ever. But I don't know that, because I don't know what content's going to be in it. I don't know how things are going to play out. Like, I want it to be good, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will be good, you know? Hey, Nades, good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Is that is his name E-Tron?
Assault team hitting the bazaar.
It is E-Tron 01. Nice.
Assault tactics.
Subduing the bazaar.
The order brings life.
Shoot to kill. We don't need rebels alive.
We don't need rebels alive. That's rough.
Clear for grenade.
Okay. Not going well.
The auction house should fall shortly.
Could see
Stay on it.
Battlefront brothers. How's it going? Alright.
We're in the bazaar.
We did it. We got the auction ears. And now,
Starting sweep.
we're in the Star Bazaar.
Inside the bazaar. Subduing the rebels.
Let's take it. Come on. I'll make this next game my last one. It should be Tatooine, so
We have a direct line to the docks where the
yeah, I'll make that my last one.
Mister.
Mr. Nick Laps,
The rebels are boarding
Mr.
U-wing
Nick
transport.
Laps.
I want those transports
How's it going, my
to
dude?
destination. Let's ground the enemy.
I need to talk more in the server again. I've been really like inactive. I'll be honest, it's bad. We needed like an Among Us session or something again though. That was fun. But how's it going? Are you excited for the Formula One reveals and all that stuff starting soon? Because we're not far from that now, which is epic.
Ready.
Bye. Oh my lord. Whitey Darkness. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Are you like the actual embodiment of No! Why did I take too long? Honestly. Are you like the actual like living body of YouTube like Studio Dark Mode? Because if so, it's a pleasure. Dude, yeah, that's like it's gonna be so good when F1 starts again. It's been like a lot of last season. I didn't really watch a lot of last season, to be honest. And I keep getting like I keep really getting in and out of it. Like I've always enjoyed Formula One, but there are times where I just might not necessarily have a huge amount of interest during the time. But like the last few races of the season were just insane, and I couldn't stop watching it. And like when it was the end of the season, I was like, no, because that was when I was properly starting to get invested into it. So it was like for this season anyway, that was when I was really started to get properly invested again. So yeah, it was a shame when the season ended because it was just like I wanted more, but we're nearly there now anyway. Only a couple months, and I mean, to be fair, like we're getting to the car reveals, and then it'll be testing, and then it'll be the races again. Just separate. Oh, there's quite a few to be fair. No. We did it. Got my first kill streak for the first time. Wait, what? You got your first kill streak for the first time in like 3 months? Wait, is that what you meant? Because I'm pretty sure it's 2022. It was meant to be this year, but because of COVID, like it got prolonged, or postponed anyway. Delayed is probably a better way to say it. Because of COVID, it all got like delayed. So I think it's going to be next year when all these changes come into force. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like, because all of the regulations this year, like, are all pretty much exactly the same as they were the season before. So, yeah, we shall see. Well, I'm getting tired. I'll tell you that.
They're taking the canteen. I can't fight them.
Oh no! That would have been so good. Come on. How do you have that many subs? I've got 10. Because I've been doing this for 3 years. That honestly, that's how. I've been doing it for quite a while, to be fair. So like, yeah, it's taken me about 3 years to get to where I'm at now. And like looking at other people, like I feel like that is actually quite slow. But it's been very good. It's been very, very good. Hi. Oh my lord. Sorry? I mean, you're not dumb. You know, you wouldn't have known, like, if this was my first ever day, then yeah, that's ridiculous. But no, I've been doing this like consistently for about 3 years now, so you know, if you want to actually like get more subs and you're genuinely serious about YouTube and all that stuff, then like you gotta really invest time and effort into it. Like upload regularly and consistently, and just make high quality content. And the thing is though that like there's always going to be room for improvement, but just be happy with, you know, I mean, like I'm happy with I'm happy with how things are at the moment, but you know, I'm always looking at ways to improve what I'm doing. So yeah, I was planning on going to the Canadian GP this year for my graduation. Hopefully I can go in 2022. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, if things do get better over the next couple months, which I mean I doubt, because the Canadian Grand Prix is quite actually it's kind of middle, isn't it? I think. Yeah, like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably, yeah, it probably won't happen this year, to be fair, but yeah, if you could go next year, that'd be awesome. Like, I'd love to go to Silverstone at some point. No, I'm not serious. I do it for fun. Well, yeah, no, I mean, like, absolutely, I do it for fun as well, but like, well, when I say like serious, I mean like doing it. If you want to like do it for a career or like really take it anywhere, then. Which, I mean, you know, again, like, you may only do it for fun and you don't really care about making a channel, like, you know, you don't really care about going, like, really far with it, but, which is, you know, absolutely fair, but yeah, I mean, even if you're just doing it for fun, that's the best way to do it, like, because like, obviously, you know, I do it for fun, but also within the next, in 2 years' time, I'd love to be able, like when I finish uni, I'd love to be able to do this like full time if I can. Got a really, really long way to go for that, but I think I can do it. Like with all the Star Wars news we've had recently, like I think it's definitely possible. So, no way! I absolutely destroyed you. Oh, Oh yeah, so it was the first time in 3 months you got 112 kill streak with Grievous. Nice. My highest kill streak Battlefront Brothers, I think, is... I actually can't remember now. It used to be 52 with Bosk and Palpatine. But then I got like I then got something even higher with Bosk again. But I can't remember what that was now. I want to say it was like... yeah, I don't actually know. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like I want to say like 60, 70 something, but I don't even think it was that. Like, I honestly can't remember.
Transport's ready to launch. Get aboard.
Did you know Battlefront 3 is confirmed? My uncle, who is a wizard and totally exists, told me. I love that. That's amazing. That's comment of the day if that was ever a thing. Alright, I'm going to call it a night there, peoples. I'll take third. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, GG's guys, that was very good. I mean, to be honest, like jokes aside, I do think there's a chance that Battlefront 3 could be in early, like really early stages of like planning and pre-production and stuff like that. But well, not even pre-production, but like just insane, like, you know, at the very early beginning, like when, essentially when they're like, you know, showing it to like executives to be, you know, for funding, essentially that kind of stage. I feel like there's every reason that it could be in that kind of period at the moment, and as like Battlefield 6 comes close to releasing and stuff like that, more people could maybe move over to that. But I don't know, like we'll have to wait and see. Like, I do genuinely think Battlefront 3 will come out. I think it's going to be at least 3-4. I think it's going to be at least 3 years away. But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, it's not confirmed at the moment, like some people have been saying. But we'll see. The title obviously refers to a smaller scale Star Wars shooter, which has been rumored to release later this year. For those who haven't seen all the details on that, I have made a couple videos talking about it. The most up-to-date one is the one I released yesterday, so check that out if you're interested. But in short, it's rumored at the moment that we could be getting a Star Wars a Star Wars first-person shooter set between Episode 5 and Episode 6. That includes Inferno Squad. It's essentially it's like a Rainbow Six Siege but Star Wars. Like that's the rumor at the moment, really. Obviously, there's nothing to confirm that. There's not really anyone to back that up. But yeah, like Bespin Bulletin and Uplink, like they have heard that a smaller Star Wars game is in production at EA, but that's all they know at the moment, basically. So we know that EA are working on a smaller game, and you know, I think there's every reason why we could see this. Like the first guy who rumored these details on the smaller game, the first guy who rumored these details also rumored about KOTOR, and then and other, like, you know, 3 trusted leakers and sources of information have backed that up. So yeah, I think it's possible. How'd you get Nightbot? Yeah, I mean, Battlefront Brothers is doing it very well right now. Yeah, literally just Google Nightbot and then log in via your YouTube. It's that easy, to be honest. I mean, so yeah, just Google Nightbot, log in via your YouTube account. Once you've logged in via YouTube, all you have to do is then, once you've logged in via YouTube, it will then like come up with a link. You have to copy that link into your YouTube moderators on YouTube Studio and then so that it works, basically. I'd recommend, like, if you do want to have Nightbot, then I'd honestly recommend turning off all moderation on it, because it's really harsh. Yeah, just turn off all moderation on it and then add custom commands. But I'm going to call it a day there anyway, guys. I hope you've all had a very good day so far. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll stream again, but it'll be at some point. Thank you all very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and may the force be with you always.